So the Washington Post published an article today about the death of the electric guitar. And my theory is that guitar sales really are about the same probably. It's just that nobody's buying newer guitars because the market's saturated with older guitars that are really good. So why buy a new guitar when you can buy something older that's nice? So I thought I'd share one of my guitars with you today, and if you like these videos I'll show you some of my other guitars later on. And this guitar I picked up in the 90s, kind of whenever alternative music had just gotten kind of big, and it was just something for me to play that I really didn't have to plug in. I wanted something that I could plug in and play some alternative music, and then if I didn't want to plug it in I could just kind of tool around on it and didn't have to have an amp. The one thing I did to it was I replaced the pickup in the back. I found this pickup in a really old guitar, so I think this pickup is from like the early 70s. And I think it's a DiMarzio, but I'm not sure. It's the only thing that I've had that's different. It's not active, it's just a straight pickup. But it's a hot rail, and it is hot. It's got a really good tone to it. And usually when I find a pickup I really like, I'll just hold on to it. So it's been in other guitars before. I got this one when I bought this guitar. I put it in here, and it's been in this guitar ever since. Now this guitar was manufactured apparently in the 90s, so early 90s, and this is a Harmony guitar. And when I first got it I thought about taking the name off the top because it says Discovery, which I thought was actually, looking at it, I thought it kind of looked stupid, and I was like, well, I'll just take that off and then nobody will know it's a cheap guitar. But I never removed it, and I kind of left it on there. I was like, well, you know, it doesn't really matter if it's a cheap guitar. I like it, it plays good. So I replaced the humbucker with this, and then the only other thing I did to it was I put some locking tuners on it that I've had for a while. And it's a really good guitar. It needs a little bit of work. I mean, I've had it for a long time, and it's neck through, so this is a neck through guitar. It's in really good shape still to this day. I mean, it's got little nicks and little gashes and little inconsistencies, but overall I enjoy it. I still play it to this day. Usually if I go to pick up a guitar, this is the one I pick up, so I keep it kind of close to the door. But yeah, it's definitely older. You can tell there's like a lot of cracks and stuff in the inlays and stuff like that, but other than that, there's a little spot right here on the front. I basically just kind of cleaned it up, and I've played it ever since. It plays really well, sounds really good, and that's all that matters. Alright, well, you guys take it easy. Peace out.